With a few weeks left to the end of 2020, one of the best opportunities to sell cars before we finally switch the calendar to 2021 will be the week nestled between Christmas and New Year's Eve. If you're in Canada, you know this explosive week of sales as Boxing Week, but no matter where in the world you are, or if your country has a specific name or not for these few days, they will be one of the best times to sell some cars before we say goodbye to 2020. My goal with this quick video is to help you solidify your final year in Blitz and make sure you have the right tactic in place to squeeze every single deal out of this week where consumers are still frantically spending their hard-earned money before their wallet tighten up for a few months after the new year. Now, there are a few things you want to keep in mind when planning on spending your marketing dollars at this time of increased advertising noise. The first one is the cost of mindshare, meaning it will cost you a lot more than usual to capture the interest and focus of prospects. Don't hold it against them. They are bombarded during this period with a ridiculously insane amount of marketing messages that would overwhelm even the sanest human being. Your instincts might be to fight fire with fire and increase the noise level of your advertising message and spend, but the winning strategy here is to go against the grain and go in the opposite direction, getting rid of all the fluff and opting for some of the most personal and intimate communication channels, aka prospects' smartphones through SMS and Ringless voicemails. Drop the hype, make your messages ultra-personal and non-sales pitchy, and most of all, time them to perfection so you're in front of your ideal audience before all the other retailers. Send the SMS first, then follow up the next day with the Ringless voicemail and reference the SMS so prospect can go back to the message and click on any URL you might have provided. The second thing you want to keep in mind is that prospects might not be in the market for a vehicle, but might rather have on their buying radar retail items like clothing, furniture, or electronics. I'm sorry to pop your automotive bubble here, but with this knowledge, you can now make your communication efforts much more powerful. Like Robert Collier said, always enter the conversation already occurring in the prospect's mind. If you know prospects are in the market for big electronics, for example, send them an SMS and a Ringless voicemail offering them a 60-inch flat-screen TV, for example, with the purchase of a vehicle, or the chance to win one with a test drive during the event. A quick call to your local Best Buy will help you secure all the TVs you need for your event at the lowest price possible so you don't eat all your profits. Imagine getting a text that would say something like, "Why drive around town all day for the best prices on TVs? Here at XYZ Motors, we're giving them for free," and then go on to explain your promotion. Now your communication efforts are entering the conversation occurring in the mind of the prospect with something they were already thinking about. If you feel your current customer data is a little fatigued, don't worry. We have access to thousands of conquest emails and phone numbers you can use in similar ways to bring fresh eyeballs to your offers. Another way to win big during these busy period is to go all out with a multi-channel full-fledged campaign, but the secret here is to be out of the gates in the first few weeks of the month before the noise level starts to ramp up. I'll put the link to a few of my favorite holiday campaigns in the description of the video in case you still have the luxury of time. If you don't, keep in mind that our holiday power combo can be launched in less than 30 minutes and for as little as $495 to reach 1,000 contacts. This is $100 off our normal price to make sure you finish 2020 with a bang. I hope I have the privilege of helping you sell a few more deals before the year end. Let's sell some cars.